we're facing a big change in the way elites in Western society are trying to maintain power. They tried to do it for 30 years through a kind of relatively democratic system, buying the consent of people, and now the currency through which they're going to buy consent is, I'm afraid, racism and misogyny. Clear Bright Future originally came out in May 2019, and the paperback comes out this month. Well, between the two things, a lot's happened. The left fought and lost an election in Britain, and it lost it badly. The reason is because the right and the far right unified. Meanwhile, Labour, the Liberals, the Greens, the Scottish Nationalists fought each other. Now, in the book, I warned about this. In a chapter looking at the similarities between now and the 1930s, I found this phrase from the philosopher Hannah Arendt really appropriate. Arendt described fascism as the temporary alliance of the elite and the mob. It's an alliance of super rich people with very poor people. And if you look at the sociology of that Conservative vote in December 2019, that is what happened. A new faction in the British elite emerged, dedicated to breaking up the global order, just like Donald Trump, just like Jair Bolsonaro in Brazil, just like all these right-wing parties in Europe. What they want is to take a wrecking ball to the global multilateral order that gave us globalization, and they want to do right-wing economics, free market economics, but now on a national scale. I call it Thatcherism in one country. It's the idea you double down on deregulation. You forget the climate, you just pollute the planet. But instead of trying to do that on a global scale, you need to do it on a national scale. And to do that and to secure yourself in power, what do? You give permission to all the people for the last 30 years who've been secretly harbouring racist and misogynist and ultranationalist views. You give permission for them to express those views, no longer on the fringes of politics, but right there in the centre via the Conservative Party.